loves, welcome back to my channel, Knitters with Attitudes. My name is B, and today I'm just going to be adding ruffles to this cat beanie that I made. It's super easy to make. I used this Puzzle Premier 5-weight yarn in the color Domino. It's super cute. I love how it transitions in colors, and this is what the yarn looks like. Come on. I saw this at Walmart and I was like, I have to pick it up. And I'm also using, I think, 6.5 millimeter needles, knitting needles. So the cat beanie is super easy to work up. If you're using the materials that I use, just cast on 69 stitches, knit stitch for about 9 inches, cut off the yarn, cast off, sew up one side, and then you could add on the ruffles like I'm doing here. So this video is a 2024 wrapped crochet and knit type of video where I'm just going over what I made during the year of 2024. So we're starting off strong with this top that I made for a Valentine's Day party that I was invited to. The theme was wear red. I didn't have any red, or at least any red that I felt like, damn, who's that bad bitch over there? So I was like, let me just make up something real quick. Let me just use the skills that God gave me. And I found that pattern, or that top, off of Pinterest, and I just decided to recreate it, and I think it came out so cute. So the second thing that I made for 2024 was this bolero, and I'm so mad because I realized that I actually don't have a photo of, like a full photo of me wearing it, but it's super cute. It's both crochet and knit. And I created the sleeves using a knitting machine that my partner gave me, I think for my birthday. And that was my first project on the knitting machine. It came out super cute, I think. So the next piece I made for 2024 was a Mardi Gras inspired ruffle hat. It's pretty straightforward. You could just find a tutorial off of YouTube and recreate it. But I thought it came out super cute, and the people that commissioned me really enjoyed it. So the next piece that I made was for my friend's birthday. We're both Aries, so I wanted to make them like a cute little bandana because I always see them wearing bandanas, and I know green is their favorite color, and I had a lot of green yarn that I needed to do something with, and I thought this was super cute, and they really liked it. I think they still wear it today. I used a tutorial off of Pinterest to create that bandana, so follow me on Pinterest, y'all, so you could see my little inspo. So the next thing that I did was repair these pair of pants that friend gave me. There was a large tear down the side of the pants, so I was a little scared that it wasn't repairable, but thank God it was. I just had to sew up the side and make sure that everything stayed together. So I didn't really create anything from scratch, but it was a nice time to just improve and work on my sewing skills. And I think just by hand, the seams were super straight, everything came out neat, the pants were still fully functional, and yeah. So over the summer of 2024, I was commissioned to make a couple pieces, the first one being the do-rag that you saw me make in the previous video, which the inspo I have linked in the description box. The way I did this commission was just by working on the things that were easier and then transitioning to the things that got harder. So the second thing that I made for this commission was a ruffled hat with a matching bolero. And I loved the color scheme because it kind of reminded me of Ginger Snap from Strawberry Shortcake. So this is the last piece that I did for that commission. It is an embroidered beanie. And believe it or not, this beanie got me into some fucking family drama. And I've been debating if I should do a story time or not, so if you want a story time, let me know. This was my first time doing surface crochet, so I was extremely nervous about making this hat, but the client liked it. I think it came out cute, and I got to try out something new. So I did a little bit of origami this year. This was a present that I made for my partner. It was an anniversary present. His favorite anime is Berserker, and that is the king's egg. It's actually mixed media. I used a 3D printed egg to kind of shape and keep that form, and then I did crochet. So that was an experience. That was also fun. This was also not the first thing that I made for my partner. I also made him like a cape for his birthday that I still haven't had photos of, and I've just been so bad with taking photos of things that I have made for 2024. So in October, I made my Halloween costume. As you can tell, I was Little Red, and I just had like a leftover yarn that I needed to get rid of or do something with, and so I was like, why not just, you know, make your Halloween costume? And I'm trying to be a little more sustainable and not buy yarn because I truly have too much yarn. So I created that, and now I am going to take it apart and repurpose the yarn for something else. I'm thinking about making a poncho. I feel like I'm stepping into my poncho era, and my partner said, you're already in it because it is essentially a blanket and you wear blankets everywhere. He didn't have to drag me like that. But needless to say, I'm still trying to be a little more sustainable, so I'm going to repurpose the yarn that I used for that costume into something that I would wear probably every day or almost every day. And that's why I was like, oh, poncho would be super cute. So I found a pattern for the little hood, so I'm gonna link that as well. It's also on my Pinterest. I freehanded that little corset, red and white corset that you saw me wearing, and then I made the leg warmers with the knitting machine that my partner gave me. It was a very simple and easy to make type of costume. So the next thing that I made was this cute little sweater using the same yarn that you saw in the beginning of the video. So I freehand knitted this sweater, but I did get inspiration from a sweater that I saw off of Depop. And I know other fiber artists experience this, where they're shopping and they see like a cute sweater and they're like, oh my god, I could make that. I'm not buying it, I can make it. That is exactly what I did. I said, I'm not buying that. I could make it on my own. So, I mean, it's not exactly the same, but I did get or incorporate like the elements of the sweater that I liked into the one that I made. I loved the deep V-neck and the long sleeves. And then I was like, okay, let me just make like a hat that matches with it. So that is the hat that you see me working on in this video right now. That little cute cat beanie. And I still have a little bit of yarn left over, so I'm debating if I should make a scarf, like a skinny scarf, to go with the outfit, or if I should make leg warmers and then like try to pair it with a cute gray skirt that I have. I also thought that this was super cute and that I could remake this fit with purple, and that'll look like chowder. And so that's like in the back of my head. Maybe I'll do that for Halloween. So the last thing that I made for 2024 was these cute little bag charms that I actually gifted my family members for Christmas. I don't know if you know, but I love giving people handmade gifts. And I thought these bag charms were so cute and so perfect for this year because my mom decided to get everybody bags. And I was like, oh my gosh, I could just make like little charms that go with it, with like the color scheme. And I also found this pattern on Pinterest, so it'll be linked in my description box. And also, y'all, just follow me on Pinterest. So that is not all for 2024. I also found some really cute vintage patterns that I'm probably going to be working on for the next couple years, because I want to add them to my wardrobe. So I found these next two images and patterns when I was doing research for a professor that I'm working with. And the way I love when my research coincides with other things that I'm working on. So I thought they were super cute. I definitely saved them, and I want to work on recreating them as soon as possible when I have the time. And I found those two images in the Essence magazines. So if you just go to Internet Archive, search up Essence magazine, and I believe I was in the years 1970 to 1973, you're gonna find those patterns. So this is a drapeau voodoo, or a voodoo flag, that is used in the religious ceremonies. And I saw this flag when I went to my first conference at the Haitian Studies Association. And oh my god, when I tell you these flags are beautiful, I wanted to buy one so bad, but every time I was free to buy one, the woman who was selling them had gone for the day. So maybe it wasn't my time to get one, but we're gonna buy one eventually because it is just such a beautiful piece of art. All of that is handmade. hand beaded, just amazing, stunning piece of craftsmanship. So I also took a class this year, or during 2024, on African dress within the continent and in the diaspora, and I saw these like beautiful headscarves that were made by Nigerian women during their independence, and I thought that was so freaking amazing. To me, it looked like a sort of feminizing of history, because history is largely male focused, but I didn't look further into it, but I thought it was just so cool. And during the fall months, I went to this huge bookstore sale with my friends, and there were just so many books on textiles, quilts, crochet, knit, all of that stuff, as well as vintage patterns. So I picked up a couple of the books and the vintage patterns, and I'm going to do like a cute little deep dive. Maybe I'll do like a crochet with me, and I'll share the patterns and what have you. But yeah, I think it was a very successful year for fiber arts. So slightly off topic, I just finished my cat beanie. I'm just cutting off the yarn here. Always leave a 4-inch tail when you cut off the yarn, because if you don't and you weave it in, it's gonna unweave very quickly. So I did not weave this in as soon as I finished it, neither did I do the sweater. Weaving in is like my least favorite part. But again, I love the color of this beanie. I love how it transitioned and kind of made a kind of white halo around the ruffled area. I just think it's so cute. But I don't know if you guys get what I mean when I said like the knitted ruffles are softer. Like this is it's just so soft. But that's the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching my 2024 Fiber Arts Wrapped. I hope you enjoyed seeing what I made over the year. Please like, comment, and subscribe.